Headed to pick up my packages. Pretty sure that I have like a smudge on my lens right now. Picking up my Target drive up packages. I feel kind of crummy today. I think it's just, I don't know, I was probably on my phone way too much today and it's just kind of giving me a headache. But every time I chug water, I usually can get rid of it. So I did that and it's almost gone. But every time I get a headache, I pretty much get nauseous because it goes from like 0 to 100 real fast. I swear, it's so easy now. You legit just pop your trunk and go. A girl at this Target who looks like this YouTuber who lives in my city, but I'm pretty sure she lives further out. I swear if she like lived closer, I would swear it was her.
Big girl. You crawl, you sit, you crawl, and then you sit. You're getting so big, baby. Good morning. Now probably is not prime time to be whipping the camera out to talk to you guys because she's about to want to go down for a nap. But good morning. We got a little bit of the remote. I notice even when I only wake, you know, once or twice or whatever, how many times a night for a little one, I still wake up multiple times other than that, checking on them. So it's like still wake up a ton when you're a parent, no matter what. But she got up twice last night. I gave her way more avocado than she's ever had. So I think like her stomach was just adjusting to that. So she woke up twice last night when usually she's been waking up once or none. It's okay when she does these nights like sporadically because then I'm not like overly exhausted when it's like every single night. And I was talking to my friend Melanie, who I'm gonna link her Etsy shop in the description because she makes the cutest baby stuff. I think that's the toy. Oh, I'm gonna leave her What's up? You wanna go take a nap? It's a nap time, yeah. You got TP's about to pop out, girl. I was telling her how 3 times a night is so hard. I'm gonna get copyright because of Big Brother's toy, right? 3 times a night is brutal. 2 times a night, not so bad. 3 times a night, just pure brutal. Okay, let's go night-night.
Good morning. Got up. My little guy's like, Mommy, donuts. I'm like, you know what? That sounds like a good idea. So we got up, piled in the car, grabbed us some donuts. We're gonna have a good day today. I went ahead and grabbed Starbucks as well. I was gonna get a Dunkin' coffee, but like, when you crave the Starbs, you crave the Starbs. So today's plans are just to have a good day. I don't know what's going on. I'm assuming she's teething. I don't know what else to say about it because this girl just will not sleep like she used to. The thing is I know she can self-soothe because that's like the first thing that consultants go to. You talk to your fellow friends. First thing they go to is, oh, well, you gotta make sure that they can self-soothe. She can self-soothe, but something is bugging her, so I don't ever know. Is it her stomach or is it her mouth? I feel like every night we flip-flop. It can never just be one thing and then get some break and then the next thing come along. It's like the same thing after the other, after the other, after the other. So it's just been nonstop and it's just exhausting. I'm talking like 2 months of really, really hard nights. She's waking up so early too, and when she wakes up early, it makes him wake up early, and then they're both up early. So that's what's going on. And I know like for a lot of moms, they're probably like, oh, well, that's not so bad. You know, my husband and I rotate. First I do it, he does it, blah, blah, blah. Okay, well, if you're nursing, strictly nursing, it's not that easy to let your husband go in there and deal with it. He'll go and he'll like replace her passy and stuff. It's not the same because most of the time she wants to nurse. Like, she's so upset that she just wants that extra comfort. And I know like people are gonna say, well, that's not self-soothing. She does self-soothe. I will physically watch her put herself to sleep, but if she's uncomfortable, a passy's not enough. She wants a whole cuddling, being close, nursing session. Nursing is not just strictly for getting milk. It's honestly just for the closeness and feeling safe and feeling warm and feeling comfortable. So that's more so when a baby nurse is what they're doing it for. Bless you.
Which one?
Come here, come pick which one you want.
Okay.
Which one do you want? Just pick one.
That.
You want that one?
That's on you?
Yeah, let me cut for you. Thank you. You're welcome. Ready?
Yeah.
You're welcome. Enjoy your donut.
I'm back.
You so happy?
Yeah, I'm so happy.
Me too.
Me too.
Me too.
Me too.
Me too.
Me too, Mommy.
You're welcome, baby. Woo, we're still fun.
You want some milk? Do you want some milk? Hello, hopefully my son cooperates right now. I'm so frustrated because I had a vlog completely edited and what I thought was uploaded and then realized that YouTube just must have had some sort of glitch so it didn't process. He has been faking that he's getting bit by bugs. You did not get bit by a bug. You did not get bit by a bug. So I had to completely edit all of it. Thankfully I was able to edit it and it's even nicer than it was before. I put a little bit more time into it than I did last time, but last time was still long. So I have that going up right now. Not right now, hold on. Hold on. Not right now. Not right now. He's trying to get me to get him a shark that's for Christmas that's at my mom's house that he's already seen. And we had it here for a little bit. I had to hide it, but it's back at my mom's house. Anyway. You mean pool?
Yeah.
Not right now. Where do you want to go?
I can.
Go show me. I have not felt very motivated this week. I just keep finding myself like getting so frustrated that I spend so much time editing, spend so much time editing and like I'm still so far behind that I'm just like mad at myself that I ever got into this position, number one, and then I'm just like frustrated having to constantly be editing and still not be caught up. As you can hear, I kind of have like background stuff constantly going that's like hard to like focus and be able to be on like one track right now, and I don't want to make excuses, so that's not what I'm here for. It's Thanksgiving week, pretty much solo this week, which really sucks. So I have a lot I have to prepare. Hello. I figured I would do a get ready chit chat with me. It's like every day, like work day. I work from home. So I start off with one of these. I'm trying to just use up this one. This one is just the Revlon Candid concealer. This one's like not really my color or anything. I like it, but I just like the CoverGirl one way more. Update, last night was so hard. She was up every 2 hours. I know this fan is like super annoying. I wonder if I can turn you like sideways more. That's a little less annoying maybe. I'm so tired of blaming teething and I'm so tired of just like not knowing. It's like, is it gas? Is it teething? Is it this? And it's like, I never know because every night is so different. I just never ever know. So I'm just like at a loss at this point and I'm just like really down in the dumps about it because I need sleep and anybody would be, you know, upset by it. So I really just need sleep. And so I really am hoping that like our sleeping routine comes back soon, but I think she can hear me talking. She's like stirring around and she just went to bed. So a little thing that I like to do to kind of keep my life simple is I like to use a pressed powder foundation, because number one, it's so quick and easy. So much easier than when you're using like a liquid. So I like this because that's my concealer, but then it also gives me coverage. And this actually gives a lot of coverage. This is the Maybelline Superstay Full Coverage Powder Foundation. I actually do not bother with contour, highlight, anything like that when it's just a work day from home, because why would you want to bother? I really only do cover up just so when I look in the mirror I don't look like a zombie. That's really the only reason why I do this. Obviously I go days where I don't wear any makeup. Honestly, I am so much more productive and I get things done. I feel more confident when I wear makeup. I just feel more put together, which I think is really important. You want to feel good about yourself, and that's actually the vlog I just uploaded yesterday, which I have to push live today. It's not about looking good, it's about feeling good. And sometimes having a little bit of makeup just is enough to just make you feel good. The eyelash curler I was using is the Revlon one. I don't recommend it. I saw Jaclyn Hill talk about like her favorite eyelash curlers and she said Revlon, but I think she meant the other one. I bought this one. This one's the cheaper one and it's really not all that in a bag of chips. And I got mascara on my face. What else is new? That was just the L'Oreal Telescopic. I really only used it just now so you guys can see. This is like usually an everyday mascara, but I just got my hands on this Essence Lash Princess, which is now going to be a new staple mascara for me because it's so good. Then another one you guys have seen me talk about recently is the Maybelline Snapscara. Now this one I couldn't stand when I first started it, but layering it I really like it, especially when you can wash it off. So I put this like as my top coat, and when you wash it off it just flakes off. It doesn't like smear. This Essence mascara was I think like $4.50 at Ulta, and it's now like a staple mascara. We have the kind of dog where you have to like yell at her in order for her to listen. She won't just listen when you tell her to do something. You have to literally like threaten her pretty much. I thought it was just us, but then I found out a lot of dogs are that way. So yeah, we're not getting any sleep around here. It's tough. I don't get any help, and I think that's where a lot of moms just kind of don't really understand my frustration right now, because she's 6 months old, almost 7 months old, and she's still not sleeping through the night. She's still not inside?
Yeah.
Okay, give me 1 second, okay?
I say.
Okay, I'll get her. I don't get any help. And people are like, okay, so ask your husband for help. He can't help me for various reasons. And so it's hard, you know, like he needs to sleep. He has his full-time job that is very strenuous and he needs to sleep. And I understand that and I respect that and I get that. So really I just take the whole burden on me. I'm breastfeeding and I know you can give a bottle, which we could do, but there's just so many reasons why me doing it is easier in the big picture, but it has been so hard on me. And so me saying like I don't get help is not me complaining, it's me just simply painting the picture of how it really is so people can kind of understand why I get grumpy, why I get tired, why I feel the way that I do. By the way, yes, I wear like 80 coats of mascara. I kind of go in and out with whatever one I'm feeling. This one's really good at separating and then building as well. So that's what we're working with. And I know, I also do have long lashes. A lot of people ask me for like mascara recommendations and they'll be like, oh, well, it didn't work for me like it did for you. And you guys just gotta know that everybody's lashes are different. Mine naturally are long, but they definitely need volume and lift. They would love to just stick like straight out if they could. It's just like a really quick, easy, everyday look. It would be quicker, not talking. This is what it looks like in natural light. On the camera, it always looks really nice. And then when I get on the computer, I'm like, girl, you look terrible, but whatever. Here's my lashes. I said this on Instagram. I swear that you have to use more than one mascara.
Yeah, I did.
Okay, we're gonna go get the dog. Why'd you take your pants off?
Yeah.
Better? You wanna get some snacks?
Yeah.
Okay, let's wash your hands. Wash your hands, okay?
Let's go to Nanny.
We're not going to see Nanny. We're not going to Nanny's, okay?
Oh, my foot ice.
Ice.
Shark eyes. Shark eyes.
Shark eyes?
Yeah.
What's shark eyes?
My shark eyes.
I don't know which one you're talking about. Shark ice?
Yeah.
Okay, well, we gotta get you some water. So I've been in a mood the last so many weeks because I'm not getting sleep and I'm losing a lot of my motivation and a lot of my drive. I'm working on ways to overcome that. I'm learning through motherhood that life is not always going to deliver or present you with easy situations, and you're gonna have to learn how to adapt. And I think that in 2020 is probably my word, my motto, adapt. I have to learn to accept the fact that I pictured motherhood and what I'm going through now to look differently. I pictured being able to still have time to do things for myself and to have time to work full time and to be getting sleep. I expected by now, at almost 7 months, that she'd be sleeping through the night, and I expected to have help overnight. And again, this is not me complaining about, you know, the fact that I don't have help. It's just me just delivering my life right now. And so I am just learning how to adapt to my situation rather than feeling sorry for myself or feeling down and out. I'm having to learn how to work around that. Okay, so I don't get sleep, so what am I gonna do? I'm gonna have to drink the coffee, and I'm gonna have to learn how to live life with very little sleep right now, because it is a season. It's not gonna be this way forever, so I need to learn how to adapt to that. I have to learn how to adapt to the fact that I'm not gonna have help very much, so I always have to be one step ahead. I need to always be ahead of my kids. I need to know, what am I gonna do when they have a meltdown? Like right now, he's about to have one. What am I gonna do? What's my next step? I need to know. He's laughing. Are you being funny?
Yeah.
I need to know, like tomorrow, I have to do all Thanksgiving cooking. Not all of it, but I have to do my portion of Thanksgiving cooking all by myself. How am I gonna be able to do the cooking with my kids? I have to be ahead of the game, so I'm starting right now. That's actually the stove right now. So if I'm learning anything, it's just I have to adapt. I have to know how I'm gonna make things work given my situation. And I feel like that's gonna make me stronger. I'm grateful for it, because I do notice myself getting stronger and getting more independent. I've always been independent in most ways of my life. I would depend on him to help me with the kids, but he can't always help me at all times. Right now I boiled some eggs. Those aren't cookies, empty container. No cookies, it's empty. Yeah, I just boiled some eggs because the stuffing recipe calls for some boiled eggs. Oh, that drool though. That drool. Come here. Gonna come here or what? I try and talk quiet because I don't want the little ones to hear me, but I ended up getting this tripod. I wanted a smaller tripod because the one that I have is like probably like to here in length. It's really big. So I wanted a smaller one. The ones that I have I really like because it's the kind that you can like attach to like anything really. It's like the kind that's like a gorilla. I forget what they call it, but I think the gorilla pod or something like that. I really like that and I still have it. Like I'm not gonna get rid of it. I'm still gonna use it. But for like everyday vlogging, it was just too big, and it's nice to have a tripod. Like I always want to have a tripod on, but that one was just like too big. This one just has like a really nice hold to it. There's a lot of features to this tripod that I'm not like a huge fan of, but it definitely is a lot nicer like this than like that huge tripod that I usually carry. So now I have like a moment to kind of brush up on different things that have just been taking over my life, I guess. I am finding myself like at a place where I am so frustrated with how things like are going as far as sleep. It's really frustrating to see your baby go from sleeping completely through the night with pretty much no feedings to waking every hour to every 2 hours and not knowing why. Just really hard not getting sleep for months. We're not talking days, we're talking months. We've gone months where I'm just not getting sleep. I have yet to have a solid night's rest in I can't even tell you how long. I didn't go through this with my son. Granted, we did have different sleeping arrangements with him. He still at this time though was definitely waking once a night. I think it was 4 times she was up last night. Things just get stressful in motherhood. This was a lot of blabbering, and I know that these types of vlogs aren't always great with everyone, but I just want other moms to know that if you're going through this, you're not alone, and I need other moms to tell me that I'm not alone. That's just kind of where I'm at. That's kind of where my head is, and I know YouTube is what I want to do so badly. And right now, my heart and my attention and all of my time is really dedicated to my children. And it's really hard to kind of share that in different areas because anywhere that I have that extra time, I'm having to put it into my other career, and I'm having to put it, you know, in my marriage, in my home. It's becoming very difficult. I am getting a little bit of downtime. This time of year is actually the busiest, which sucks because this is my favorite time of year to be very active on YouTube, but it's also the busiest time of year for my family and I. It's harder to get help. COVID has made it pretty much impossible to want to reach out for help. I never really asked for help before COVID. We're really not seeing family unless there's like something going on. So we've just been limiting. That's what I need to say. We've been limiting it, but we're also still trying to live life as well. But if there's anything I do want to say is I do see the positive sides of things. I feel like I'm in a very hard season of life right now. I'm going through a lot of really hard times, and I'm having to really grow as a mom, as a person, as a wife. I'm having to do a lot of growing, and I feel myself growing, and I feel myself getting stronger. And that is my main takeaway that I'm really appreciative of, because I love where I can see growth in myself, and so I do feel that. I know I'm growing and I'm getting stronger and I'm becoming a great mom. I know that, I see that, I feel that, and I'm nurturing that. So I'm staying strong with it. I know that this season is going to end. I know someday my daughter's not gonna need me, you know, to be there every 5 seconds. Like, I know that I am going to miss this, and I want to put that out there because I know what it's like to watch your children grow so fast and them just in the blink of an eye be grown. I know that feeling, and it's really hard. I'm literally in a position in life where I am so wanting to have sleep. And a lot of people associate sleep with, oh, you want your baby to grow. No. I want my baby to be a baby, and I want to be able to still sleep. I find myself so many times just like crying because this time is going so fast and these days are so weird and different and scary, and it's hard to enjoy a lot of the things that I did with my son. I didn't get the baby shower. Like, there's just so much I feel like I missed out on in this experience, but I'm grateful that I got to experience it with my son. But it's just hard when I know that she's, you know, my last baby, and you know, I really only got to experience those things once. So I'm trying to embrace these in a different way and to be appreciative of the differences. These days are going so fast, and it's so devastating how fast they go. You have no control. They just go so fast, and they grow and they learn, and it's bittersweet because it's so much fun watching them grow up and learn new things. But at the same time, it's like every time I see her hit a milestone, there's also like that minor heartbreak of she's not the baby that can't sit on her own. She's not the baby who can't, she's crawling. Like, she's mobile now. She's not just a baby I can put in a swing and just know that she's safe, you know. Like, the heartbreaks that come with it too, but it's so exciting and you just feel so proud. Like, I'm so proud of her crawling, and I'm so proud of her being ahead of the game. I'm just really proud of her. But I am gonna get my Heine to bed. I can hear that he's almost done getting my son to bed, so I'm gonna get my Heine to bed nice and early tonight and try and catch up on as much sleep as I possibly can. She, before bed, was very irritable. She also went a very long time with no nap, so that could be why too. I may get some sleep, and I think that's the other thing that's kind of like hurting my spirits this year is like I can't be excited for anything. Like, this time of year, nothing has been the same as it ever was before. You know, Halloween was not as exciting. I didn't decorate for it. Thanksgiving, I always get so excited for Thanksgiving, but like I'm just not. I'm in a weird place right now. There's weird dynamics with people as well. That's really something I'm struggling with, and I don't know, just this year has just been so much harder, and it's harder to be excited. Like, Thanksgiving's in 2 days and it doesn't even feel like it. Wait till we feel safe. We feel safe to go places. We feel comfortable going places. When we want to make plans with family, we don't have to hesitate and be like, oh no, is that a good idea? This year is just really hard. So anyway, all right, back to the getting ready stage of my day. I woke up this morning with like the worst headache of life. Like, well, no. I'm being dramatic. It was not that bad. I woke up with a headache, which always starts the day kind of rough because you're like, you have a headache, you don't feel good. So why would you want to get out of bed? She woke up 4 times last night. 2 times I lucked out and she put herself to sleep. So he woke up a couple times screaming like he was scared, like he had a nightmare. And then this morning he woke up screaming for me and said he was scared. This just happening made me think of something. I, before kids, used to always be like, wow, like people really nail this. You know, when you watch YouTube videos, you see people just like, wow, their kids aren't crying a lot. Their kids are just going everywhere with them. It's easy. They just pile in the car, run to the coffee shop. You know, it looks easy. It's not that it looks easy, because I knew having a kid was not. I don't know if you guys know. I've mentioned it, but my sister is actually 12 years younger than me. 12 years younger than me. And so I was 12 already having like a baby and like seeing what it's like to have them be raised. So I was really conditioned that way, but it's still different when it's like your mom taking care of things. So I just used to watch like YouTube videos and just be like, wow, these people are like really good. Like, they just like, their kids are just always well behaved, and their kids are always just, you know, just so flexible. I don't know what I'm trying to say. Like, their kids just seem to like go with the flow, and it was like so great. And I was like, oh, that's what I want to do. I want to be that parent. I want to just have my kids go with the flow. And then I became a parent, and I learned that there's a lot of stuff that goes on behind the scenes. You know, like right now you guys just saw me go from starting my makeup. I said I was pausing, but you guys didn't see what I just did during that pause. So I oftentimes forget the hard things that go off the camera, and that things are not what they appear on camera in photos. And I hear people talk about that all the time, but like sometimes digesting it is different than like just hearing people say it all the time. Just a lot of times I just forget that. And I saw like a meme the other day about it, and it like just reminded me that, wow, you may have seen me out and about, but you don't know all the steps it took just to get out and about. And so people who aren't parents don't understand why some parents just want to be a hermit crab and not get out of the house. And it's because the steps to getting out of the house are unbelievable. Like, I normally every Wednesday before Thanksgiving will go get a coffee so that I have like a nice big iced coffee for all the cooking I'm gonna do. And I just like sometimes will run to the store and just make sure I have everything the day before, and just anyway, it's just kind of something I've always done. Well, now having 2 kids, forget that. All right, I was on Instagram, saw a bunch of moms doing all the Christmas things like with their kids, all like, it was just festive. And I know for a lot of moms it can be kind of a downer when they see like other moms like killing it, and you're looking like me right now. I know it can be a downer, trust me, I get it. For me, I find it as like inspo of like, okay, get off your butt, get things going. So I'm gonna go ahead and get a little bit of cooking done. I was gonna wait, but now I'm just gonna do it now.
Sharks.
The sharks just keep fighting?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Just one fight.
The sharks just like to fight?
Yeah. Sharks don't need teeth.
Oh, the sharks have teeth?
Yes. Teeth for us, not sharks.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, sharks. No way. Instead like sharks.
Okay.
Sharks swim in the water and can't swim deep in the sharks. The deep.
In the deep?
Yeah, sharks deep in the water. Sharks. Maybe I'm going to kill sharks.
Oh, well that's nice.
Mommy, I need you. Mommy?
Huh.